Buckle up, guys. Today, we're diving deep into the most shocking real-life footage of law enforcement officers facing moments of unimaginable danger. These are the split-second encounters where hesitation can mean life or death. From cold-blooded ambushes to explosive standoffs, every second will keep you on edge. Stay tuned till the end, because each story is more gripping than the last.
Hello. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Go, get back now. God. No, Kyle. No. Kyle. Kyle, no. No.
These are the moments when cops were murdered on camera. Let's begin with the officer who was killed in cold blood while trying to rescue a woman from her abusive.
It all begins with a chilling calm an officer announcing his presence, unaware of the nightmare lurking behind the door. Jimmy In was responding to a domestic violence call, expecting to save a victim. But as the door opens, the silence shatters. Within seconds, bullets fly and a hero falls. What should have been a rescue turned into a brutal ambush, proof that even routine calls can spiral into deadly chaos in the blink of an eye.
Husband.
Hello.
On May 11th, 2021, Stockton police officer Jimmy In was dispatched to the California home of 30-year-old Lance Lowe following multiple calls from neighbors reporting a domestic dispute. The callers described Lance's wife as wearing torn clothing and appearing to be bleeding. However, upon arriving and approaching the front door, Officer In was confronted with far more than
The scene shifts from uncertainty to horror. Jimmy's presence triggers a violent eruption as the suspect unleashes a storm of bullets. It's a calculated strike, leaving no room for defense. The body cam captures a tragic reality: officers walk into darkness, never knowing if they'll walk out. This is the kind of moment that redefines danger for every cop on the street. And for Jimmy In, it was his last stand.
he could have ever anticipated.
Please. Hey, police. Hello.
Using the element of surprise, Lance gunned Officer In down. He then approached the fallen officer and continued firing until another officer.
As backup rushes in, the nightmare deepens. The suspect retreats only to return, holding his own child as a human shield, twisting the situation into a heartbreaking standoff. Every command is desperate, every second critical. The officer pleads he doesn't want to kill, but the threat is real. This isn't just a gunfight. It's a horrifying glimpse into the cruelty and unpredictability officers face every single day.
Officer arrived on the scene.
58 shot fired, shot fired. Partner's down. Jimmy, you all right? 58 shots fired, my partner is down. Code 3 now.
2 Baker 58.
Shots fired, my partner is down. Jimmy! Jimmy, stay with me!
The arriving officer couldn't rush in to save his colleague as the suspect remained armed, and the situation escalated when the suspect, having fled indoors, re-emerged holding his son as a human shield.
Don't do it! Let the kid go! Don't do it! I want you... Let the kid go, man.
2 Baker 58.
I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you.
2 Baker 58.
Don't let the kid go, man.
2 PM 70, no response from 2 Baker 58.
50, I need units code 3. He's strangling the kid and my partner is down. Let the kid go.
Mr. Not code 3.
Let him go. Let him go! Let go of the kid!
Are they on the correct side?
Hey, firm, we're on the corner.
A neighbor, also using the element of surprise, rushed in, tackled the suspect, and yanked the boy away from him, giving the officer a clear opportunity to open fire and neutralize the threat. Both the suspect and Officer In, who had been the first to respond, were pronounced dead at the scene.
Just when hope seems lost, an unexpected hero emerges, a neighbor charging in to snatch the child from the suspect's grip. That single act of courage changes everything. With the boy safe, officers unleash decisive fire, ending the terror in a hail of bullets. But the victory as Hollow Jimmy In is gone, a life cut short in the line of duty. These few minutes expose the razor-thin line between life, death, and unimaginable heroism.
The child was unharmed. Next up, a police dash cam captures the chilling moment. An ex-U.S. Army veteran guns down an officer in cold blood.
Now, get back. Get back. Sir, get back now.
On January 12, 1998, Lawrence County Sheriff's Deputy Kyle Dinkeller pulled over 49-year-old Andrew Brannon, an ex-U.S. Army Vietnam veteran, for speeding on the interstate, and almost immediately, the traffic stop.
Next, we travel back to 1998, where a routine traffic stop spirals into a fatal showdown. Deputy Kyle Dinkeller pulls over a speeding vehicle, expecting compliance. Instead, he meets defiance, hostility, and a man on the edge. The driver, a Vietnam veteran, taunts the deputy, testing his patience, daring him to act. In moments like these, every decision carries weight, and this one would cost dearly.
Began to go wrong.
Driver, step back here to me. Come on back. How you doing today? Good. Come on back here. Keep your hands out of your pocket. Why? Keep your hands out of your pocket, sir. Sir.
You goddamn it, here I am. Shoot my fucking ass.
Come here.
Here I am.
Sir, come here. 37 Radio 1078. Come here, sir. Sir, get back.
What are you calling, motherfucker?
Sir, get back. Now, get back. Get back. Sir, get back now.
No.
Get back.
Fuck you.
Sir, get back.
No.
I'm telling you now. Get back, sir. Sir, get back. Sir,
I am a goddamn Vietnam combat veteran.
Step back.
And I am not.
Sir,
Fuck
step
you.
back. Sir, step back now. Get back. Get back. Get back now. 1078, Radio 1018. Sir, step back now. Sir, get back. Get out of the car now.
What begins as a tense conversation quickly escalates. The veteran ignores commands, shoving the deputy and retreating to his car, a move that screams danger. Yet Dinkeller shows restraint, hesitating to fire, hoping to de-escalate. That hesitation becomes a fatal mistake. The suspect retrieves a rifle, and in an instant, the balance shifts. The deputy is now staring down the barrel of a trained killer's weapon.
Sir, get out of the car. I am doing my life. Get back here now.
The Army veteran became verbally aggressive, shoved the deputy in the chest, and defied orders by returning to his car. Although these actions warranted the use of force, Deputy Dinkeller exercised restraint, a decision that would prove fatal when the experienced ex-soldier retrieved a rifle from his vehicle and turned it on him.
Separate your vehicle. Put the gun down. Well, I got him down with the gun. I need help. Put the gun down. Put it down now. Put the gun down. Drop the gun now. Shit! Stop now!
Armed only with his service pistol, Deputy Dinkkeller stood no chance in a gunfight against a trained ex-U.S. Army soldier with combat experience. Brannon shot the deputy multiple times, delivering the final fatal headshot. By the time other officers arrived at the scene, Deputy Dinkkeller was already dead. His colleagues, recognizing him as they approached, were overcome with shock and disbelief.
Oh, God! No, Kyle! No! Kyle! Kyle, no! God! No! No!
The final moments are gut-wrenching. Armed only with his service pistol, Dinkkeller is hopelessly outmatched. The veteran fires relentlessly, executing the deputy with military precision. When backup arrives, it's too late. The officer lies lifeless on the asphalt, his final pleas echoing in the silence. The killer flees, triggering a massive manhunt. This haunting footage still serves as a grim lesson in the dangers of hesitation during high-risk stops.
No! They want to talk to you. No, Carl, no! 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 No!
A manhunt was launched for the Army veteran, and he was captured by police the following day after a brief gunfight. He was charged with the malice murder of a peace officer, and despite pleading insanity due to PTSD from his Vietnam War service, he's sentenced to death. On January 13th, 2015, 17 years after the murder, he was executed by lethal injection. Next, CCTV captures the moment this officer was nearly beaten to death by a violent criminal.
Hey, boss. What are you doing? Oh, be careful. Ah, hold up.
On June 7th, 2025, while on patrol, an Orange County Sheriff's deputy spotted 24-year-old Charles St. Fleur loitering behind a store's fenced-in area, apparently having climbed the fence to gain access. The deputy immediately approached, but before he could begin questioning St. Fleur,
To 2025, another officer faces a life-threatening encounter. A deputy spots a man lurking behind a fenced area, a situation that seems suspicious but manageable. Approaching casually, the officer barely finishes his question when violence explodes. The suspect charges with ferocity, throwing punches like a storm, catching the deputy completely off guard. What follows is a desperate fight for survival in broad daylight.
the situation escalated in an unimaginable way.
Hey, boss. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, be careful. Ah, hold up. Stop fire.
The deputy shot St. Fleur multiple times as he attempted to flee, following a fistfight in which he had punched the deputy in the head more than 20 times. St. Fleur was hospitalized, survived his gunshot wounds, and had his 2 firearms seized as evidence. The deputy recovered from his head injuries, while St. Fleur was charged with aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer and
The struggle turns brutal as the suspect lands blow after blow, more than 20 strikes to the deputy's head. Each hit pushes him closer to unconsciousness. Then, in a sudden twist, the suspect tries to flee, but the officer draws his weapon and fires. Multiple shots end the chaos, leaving the suspect critically injured but alive. This encounter proves how quickly routine patrols can erupt into savage violence.
Multiple firearm offenses. Next up, police dashcam captures a dangerous gang member catching a female officer off guard and mercilessly gunning her down.
Still on probation?
911, ma'am.
On July 27th, 2018, two Los Angeles police officers on patrol spotted and recognized 32-year-old Richard Mendoza, a known gang member on federal probation. They pulled him over in connection with recent gang activity, but before they could get him out of the car, Mendoza went guns blazing on them.
How you doing?
Good.
Good? Haven't seen you in a while. Still on probation?
911, ma'am.
What?
911, not discharged.
You just discharged?
No, 911.
Oh, 911.
I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna have you step out of the vehicle.
Okay.
You don't have anything on you, right? Good.
Oh, no. Officer needs help. Shots fired. South the plumber.
Oh my God.
Okay? Where'd you get hit?
In my left leg.
Okay. You're gonna be
In my left leg.
Mendoza pulled a fast one on the officers, shooting the female officer in the leg. However, the male officer quickly returned fire, shooting Mendoza 3 times before he could turn the gun on him. Mendoza was struck in the head and torso and died 28 days later.
July 2018, Los Angeles 2 officers pull over a known gang member. The stop starts friendly, almost casual, as they confirm his probation status. But beneath the small talk, danger lurks. The suspect is stalling, planning his move. In the blink of an eye, the facade shatters, gunfire erupts inside the car. The female officer takes a bullet to the leg. Its chaos and survival depends on split-second reactions.
Later, in the hospital, the female officer survived her injuries. Next up, police body camera footage captures a Syrian immigrant ambushing and gunning down unsuspecting officers on a roadway. On July 14th, 2023, Fargo police and fire department officers were responding to a routine traffic collision near downtown Fargo when 37-year-old Mohammed Barakat, a Syrian-born U.S. citizen who had gained citizenship just 4 years earlier and had been waiting patiently in a nearby parking lot, armed with multiple firearms, ambushed and opened fire on the unsuspecting officers.
All right, so where are we sitting right now?
Despite the ambush, her partner reacts with lightning speed. Drawing his weapon, he returns fire, striking the gunman multiple times before he can turn the weapon on him. The suspect collapses, mortally wounded. Days later, he dies in the hospital, but the scars of that moment will last forever. These incidents show that even the calmest stops can explode without warning, leaving no margin for error.
That's what we got, man. With the AK-47, they shooting at us.
Barakat had the element of surprise on his side and effortlessly gunned down 3 officers and a civilian, and by the time backup arrived, they could only play second fiddle to Barakat, who was heavily armed with handguns, rifles, and explosives.
Central, we got shots fired! Central, we got shots fired! Central, we got shots fired! Central, we got a man with an AK-47. He's shooting at us. We're at that time. Central, shots fired, shots fired. We got 3 officers down. 3 officers down. Send everybody. Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! My fucking God.
Barakat was shot a total of 21 times and died on the spot. He killed one officer, wounded 2 others, and injured a civilian. Several guns, explosives, and 1,800 rounds of ammunition.
Fargo, 2023. A city street becomes a battlefield. Officers responding to a traffic accident are blindsided by a hidden gunman. Out of nowhere, bullets rain down as the suspect opens fire with an AK-47, mowing down 3 officers and a civilian. Panic fills the air as desperate radio calls plead for backup. The ambush is ruthless, calculated, and it turns an ordinary afternoon into a war zone in seconds.
Were found on him. Next, police dashcam captures 2 Georgia officers being overpowered and murdered by a dangerous suspect they had gone to arrest.
You told that man that you're going to kill him. Just so you know, you're under arrest. Okay? Where's your gun at? Okay? Yes, you are.
On November 6, 2016, Peach County Sheriff Sergeant Patrick Sondren and Deputy Daryl Smallwood responded to a Georgia residence after a caller reported her neighbor, 57-year-old Ralph Elrod Jr., who had been caught on video brandishing a firearm and threatening to kill 2 motorcyclists passing by his home. However, when the deputies confronted Elrod, informing him they had seen the footage and that he would be taken in, he snapped and committed a truly monstrous act.
Tell me what's going on with your neighbor.
Man, I've had multiple complaints with these people over here, and I'm sure y'all had.
This is the first complaint I've heard about it. Okay, and the problem is that you took what you felt was your authority out in the road.
No,
and you told that man. You told that man that you're gonna kill him.
No.
Well, I'm just telling you, I can't. They had a video going, and that's terrible for you.
Yeah,
terrible for you.
Yeah.
Where's your gun at?
What difference does that make? No, you don't.
Well, just so you know, you're under arrest. Okay? Yes.
Catching the 2 officers off guard, Elrod opened fire at close range, killing Sergeant Sondren instantly and critically wounding Deputy Smallwood, who died 2 days later in the hospital. But Elrod didn't stop there. He went back inside, armed himself with an AR-style rifle and a shotgun, and by the time backup officers arrived, he was fully prepared for a shootout.
Oh, goddamn!
Elrod surrendered after being shot in the abdomen. He survived, was arrested, and charged with malice murder, felony murder, and aggravated assault on a peace officer. To avoid the death penalty, he accepted a plea deal and...
Next, Georgia 2 deputies arrive to question a man over threats he made to motorists. The conversation feels tense, but controlled until it isn't. With no warning, the suspect pulls a gun, firing point blank. One deputy dies instantly. The other collapses, mortally wounded. And if that wasn't enough, the killer arms himself with an AR-style rifle, ready for war. This isn't just violence. It's a declaration of carnage.
Was sentenced to life in prison. Next up, police body cam captures a mass murderer gunned down officers who came to his home to arrest him.
You ready, Foster?
On April 4th, 2019, several Henry County police officers were dispatched to the Georgia home of 47-year-old Anthony Bailey Jr. after family members reported a domestic dispute claiming he had shot and killed his 8 months pregnant girlfriend and was holding her 16-year-old child hostage. However, when officers arrived, they too were not spared from Bailey's reign of terror.
Stop! He's on it. He's on the no, don't go around. He's on the oh shit.
Watch out.
Blood in the driveway. Females visible inside. Unresponsive for about the 4th century.
The horror doesn't stop there. Another call. Another home officers arrive after reports of a pregnant woman killed and a child held hostage. As they prepare to breach, the suspect unleashes hellfire, wounding 2 officers in a deadly ambush. What follows is a grueling standoff. At stretches for hours, a battle fought inch by inch against a man determined to take as many lives as possible.
You ready, Foster?
Sure.
Ah! Yeah!
Shot fired. You right here. Shot fired.
I'm clear. Shot fired.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
43, 44, also doing 50 now.
Bailey, who was heavily armed, shot the officer who broke in, hitting him in the chest, and another officer outside in the hand. It took sustained gunfire and a coordinated engagement at the front door to distract Bailey long enough for the wounded officer trapped inside to escape.
Go, come on, come, Will.
After successfully rescuing their wounded colleague, officers endured a 15-hour standoff that stretched into the next day, during which Bailey fired several hundred rounds. When officers finally gained access to the home, they found Bailey, who had offed himself, alongside his deceased 8 months pregnant girlfriend and her deceased 16-year-old son, both victims of Bailey's violence. The 2 officers who had been wounded survived their injuries.
After a 15-hour siege, officers storm the home. Inside lies a scene of unspeakable tragedy, the suspect dead by his own hand, alongside his pregnant girlfriend and her child. 2 officers survived their wounds, but the scars remain. These stories remind us that behind every badge is someone willing to face death so others can live. If you found this eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.